Hello? Is there anybody here yet? I'll let the algorithm do its thing. Hi, Emma. I did stuff to my hair. And I'm sorry I look so sweaty and gross. I just got done working out. And my hair is not brushed. But my hair was dark brown black before. I had it that way since I was 16. And we just kind of dyed it back. Back to black. I haven't seen my hair black. Hi, Stoney. Yeah, I haven't seen my hair black in a while. First off, hi, Mac. Yes, I missed you too. I want to say sorry that I didn't do the stream today. Waking up at 4 a.m. every day is really taking a toll on me. I was so exhausted. I literally woke up like an hour and a half ago. Hi, Draco. It's Aiko. Just this, I got dye all over myself. Thanks. Interesting thing happened today. Somebody contacted me that I went to high school with and asked if I would be their surrogate. So I'm honestly thinking about it. It pays. I'm really thinking about it. And I have some issues, like mental health issues, but the person has similar, but she just can't have her own kids. So, hi, Aretha. So I'm honestly thinking of doing this. I'm just like, there's so many different things to think about. I haven't accepted it yet, but I'm wondering what I should do because she got married and they can't have kids. So I'm not going to give too much of her business off there. So it would be my egg and her husband's. And so I'm really thinking about it. But I keep thinking of that episode of Friends when Phoebe has her brother's kids and she can't get it. She has second thoughts about giving them up. And I'm trying to think of like all the different parts that have to go through with that. So I feel like I would like totally do it. But then I'm like, then I would be pregnant by myself. And I'm like, and I would have to consider like how the kids would feel. And I already asked my older daughter, she was like, if you're getting paid for it, whatever. So I don't know what emotionally is what I'm thinking of because I would have to stop taking all my meds. I'd have to stop smoking, obviously. I'm like, I mean, I would feel good knowing that I would give somebody else that gift, but it's just so much to consider. So I'm wondering what I should do. And the amount it pays would pay my rent every month, pretty much. So that would fix that problem. I had to go off all of my meds the last 3 pregnancies, and I was for the most part okay. But it's like I had a support system there, you know, like my family was in Michigan and I was in Indiana, and like I was with somebody, and I'm not gonna say how much it is, Mac, but it pays a good amount. So I'm thinking, like, what should I do? I feel like because their old surrogate backed out. Yeah. I mean, as soon as the baby come out, I wouldn't want to hold it. I would let her hold it. I wouldn't be able to hold the baby. For the 9 months, basically, like it's like I don't know. I think like I'm not sure. Well, she told me, and I just don't feel like talking about that. I don't know why. It's because I don't know if she watches my channel or not. I don't think she does, but like she's a very nice girl. We went to high school together. She had cancer before that. I know that's why she can't have. And like she was one of the only kids in high school that was nice to me. And I think that since that alone makes me want to do it because I had such a hellish high school life being bullied. She was one of the few kids that was really nice to me. And I know that she had a hard time with that thing that I just mentioned. So I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I think for me, it would just be hard to get people like ask me questions about being pregnant and like, oh, that's so exciting. You're pregnant. Have you thought of a name and stuff? And then maybe like, oh, sorry, it's not my kid. I think that would be the hardest part. I don't know. So it's a lot. Big thing. I'm going to think about it for this week. Yeah, I would stop smoking. Like the last times I got pregnant, I stopped smoking immediately. The stopping smoking is not that big of an issue. It's the stopping taking Adderall that's the issue. I mean, I stopped, but it's just like a hardcore. That's like a big medicine to stop. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's one thing, jerk off, I haven't done on my list. I hope you've been well. So, I don't know. It would solve my money problem. Oh, yeah, because I almost freaked out today because I tried to certify my benefits for unemployment and I was half asleep. And I certified them wrong, and I spent the whole day thinking that I wasn't going to get paid this week. And they actually called me back today, and I got it fixed. So, yeah. I mean, I've already had to give a kid up for adoption. So, I mean, happy birthday, Dodie. I still have hair dye all over. I didn't wear anything. Hi, James. So it's like I already had to give my first up for adoption. I'm doing all right. I miss working there. I don't know why I miss working there, knowing how they're so two-faced, but I just miss the job. I liked the job, jerk off. I liked what I did, and it's a shame. But oh well. I honestly think it's because they couldn't handle the fact that I was, you know, I guess trying to kill yourself is kind of a big deal. Yeah. So I miss the jerk off. Yeah, so it's a big emotional thing. I don't really have any family here, and I don't have any friends in real life, and being pregnant by myself doesn't seems really scary. I can just imagine puking my brains up in the morning by myself. Happy birthday to Dodie and James. Happy birthday. And for everybody who just joined, I'm not pregnant. I was asked to be a surrogate. So I'm just kind of like thinking about all of these things. Yeah. And who's going to buy my slushies? Who's going to buy my slushies at 2:00 in the morning? Yeah, it is against the rule, but I didn't want to push it because the guy that owns the company is a lawyer, and I know he could probably finagle his way around that. No, they live in the same state as my kids do, but they're like 4 hours away from me. My pregnancy craving is French toast and slushies, which is funny because I don't like syrup that much. Oh, and pork. French toast, pork, and stuff is what I like. Because like I would like pork chops. I used to hate pork chops. I would go to Denny's every night and eat French toast. And I had a weird craving to eat stuff on the couch. That I don't know what that phenomenon is, but when pregnant women want to eat stuff that's not edible. Yeah, because my kids are only 2 hours away. If I was thinking about moving back to Michigan, if I move back to Michigan, it's closer to my kids than it is in Illinois. I really need to think of what I need to do. Couch pizza. No, like I wanted to eat like the lint and stuff. Oh god, the weird stuff. Spicy meat sounds good. So yeah. I literally just woke up 2 hours ago. It's almost 6. That's why I didn't do the stream. I was just so tired. I woke up, certified my unemployment, fell asleep, took the phone call, fell asleep. I talked to Ron for like 2.5 hours today. He's doing all right. He should be back. If anybody's wondering, just talking to him while he listens to like a Depeche Mode album. That's everything that I wanted in life. Pork bellies. I have been literally on this Itsy diet, and all I've no, Aretha, I just stopped cold turkey. Ooh, glazed donuts. Yeah, my diet's going good though. I'm doing the K-pop diet, and literally all I've been eating is vegetables and fruit. And tomorrow's the last day, and then I'm going to introduce, like, I'm going to do 3 days on, 3 days off, and I'm doing, like, the K-pop workout, so I just got done working out to 3 songs. So, that's another thing, like, I know it's so superficial, I just don't want to gain any more weight. I would rather lose the weight and then be a surrogate and get back to where I am now than get bigger than I am now. That's so superficial, I know. I've just been struggling with my weight for such a long time. Baked potatoes. Yeah. So I want to lose. Oh, the job prospects where my kids are, nothing. It's like, I don't want to work in a restaurant. I don't want to work, like, the jobs that I do here, even for $17 an hour, if I had a roommate that pays my rent and gives me a lot of money, but the same job that pays $17 here, max pays $12 an hour in Indiana. So it's like a lot of confusing. I don't know. I do want to be closer to my kids. I'm just on this grand adventure. This grand adventure. And then I had to tell a close friend to F off the other day. My only close friend. He's so toxic. Like, this guy, like 2 years ago, like maybe 2 years ago, my friend sold him marijuana, and he kept it in a jar this entire time and decided to smoke it. And then he's like, it was laced with something. It was laced with something. And anybody that knows anything about drugs is the person I bought it from wouldn't have been the one that laced it, okay? I wouldn't have been the one that laced it. It's the person from the top that sold it. And regardless, if it's been sitting in a jar for 2 years through different temperatures, and whatever, even if it was laced with something that was just like an enhancement, the chemicals are going to break down, just like if you leave acid or like LSD and heat, it breaks down and it gives you a terrible high. And then he's like, calls me 2 years later. I was like, dude, I'm sober now. I don't do any drugs. What was the guy's name? Asking me all questions. I don't know. I don't even have the guy's number anymore. What did you lace with? I didn't lace it with anything. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, that's like, you can't complain about something you bought 2 years ago, one. And two, I've been your best friend for 10 years. I didn't lace anything. And he's like, fuck you, you stupid bitch. I effing hate you, blah, 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 blah. And like, I told him, I was like, my grandfather used to talk to my grandma that way, and my ex used to talk to me that way, and I will not be talked to like that. And he said, you ruin everything. He's like, I fucking hate you or whatever. And so I told him to fuck off. And then today, he's like, I'm not dealing with your drama and you hurting people I love. And I was like, what the hell? So I told him, I was like, I hate you, just a lot of stuff. This guy has been my friend for 10 years, and, well, everybody knows it. He's the biological father of my littlest one, my little daughter, my 5-year-old. And he, one, lost all my respect when he went and even come visit me in the hospital and denied that he was the father, even though we had a paternity test done with the other. Yeah, it's not going to be like an expensive drug. It's going to be like a lame drug, and it's going to break, like, it's going to break down, like, after 2 years in the heat in a jar. And he said that he put some type of pack in it so it wouldn't get, like, crumbly. So what kind of chemical did you put in it that broke down after 2 years? Acting like I'm some type of Breaking Bad over here. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, it's black now. So, like, he was going off of me today, and I just blocked him. And I said, but he always comes in. He's like, well, I guess you don't ever need money then. I guess you're doing okay financially then if you don't need to talk to me. Like, he uses manipulative things like that. Or, like, he'll call me names and cuss me out, and he'll be like, I can't deal with your drama, and I'll be like, you're gaslighting me. And then he's like, makes fun of me, and he's like, oh, sorry, was I gaslighting you? It's just too much. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, James. But he's like, well, I guess you're doing okay financially, or, well, don't come talking to me if you need money, kind of thing. And I'm like, I hate how people take people's financial situation and try to, like, finagle them back into toxic relationships. So, yeah, I cut that off today. I said some really mean things. But I wanted him to leave me alone. I don't even want to know. I was half asleep when this argument went on. I don't even know what it says. He's like, we've had some arguments and fights, but go over all that PayPal money I've sent you. And I'm like, you know what? You're the biological dad of my kid and you deny her, so I don't feel bad about it. Yeah, hi Misty. Oh, he's this toxic friend I've had for 10 years. He is kind of a douche. Yeah, we were talking about how I might be a surrogate for somebody. I'm like considering all of the elements of this situation. So tomorrow I am going to do the stream on the Shanghai Jews. It's all set up. It's just like I had to go over some facts because I read a really good. I have to put all of the sources in the description. I did a lot of good research on it and learned a lot. And there was some misinformation I gave, so I'm excited to clear that up. But like the project's done. I just have to add a little bit here, but otherwise it's like all done. So that's going to be tomorrow at 3. It's just I woke up at it's 6 o'clock. I woke up at 4:30. Yeah, he's pretty much a douche. Not to mention, he would like I did half of his like general ed college classes in university when I was doing 18 credit hours. He's like, I'll give you like $800 to do this class. So I did all of his classes. Don't talk to me about how he's very toxic. And he knows about my channel. I don't know if he saved the link. So I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching this. So, yeah, it is pretty sad. But yeah, I dyed my hair black because it was too much. Like, this is permanent black color. I can't wait for my hair to grow out. It's naturally wavy. And look at, there's no more white hair. I'm young again. No whites. No whites. It was the white hair that was making me go crazy. It's 6 p.m. where I am, James. Okay, Talana. I hope your husband's okay. Now I feel alive now. I feel a lot younger. I got my black hair back. It was a journey. We went from pink. We went to blonde. We went to purple. We went to green. We went to blue. We went to red. We went to like a purplish blue dryer lint color. And now back to black. Yeah, I was like letting my roots grow and it was purple at the ends, Misty, but I couldn't stand having all of the grays. Because I am 34 and I feel really old and washed up. Old and washed up. So yep. And what else is there to talk about? I think just that. I work Thursday and Wednesday night at Burlington, so just like 10 hours, 5 to 10 hours. It'll be nice to get out of the house, interact with people because I like to talk to people. Most of the time I'm just depressed and I want to just put clothes away and not talk to anybody. So I don't know. I'm in a weird mood. I get my kids on Friday for 2 weeks. We're going to try going to the pool. I am buying that software. I read the site wrong. So I could buy the software for $40. I thought it was $100, but we're going to buy it for $40. But for $100, you get all of like the transitions and stuff that all the YouTubers use. But I don't know. Is that really worth it? Could I download them from somewhere else? I don't know. But I need to start making videos because I need to get viewers that I like everybody that comes in the live chats. But I was thinking if somebody mentioned it the other day where I do the video and then I have a premiere and then I can interact with you guys while we're watching it in the premiere so I can answer all your questions about anything directly. So I thought that would be cool. But we got to get to the program. So. And then I got to spend all my money paying off the stupid computer this week. Stupid computer. I need to get a new one, but it's going to have to wait. So. We are going to make it. Oh, yay. My shoes from Steve Madden are on the way. I bought these pair of shoes from Steve Madden, and they didn't fit. And the nearest store that had them was, what was it? Was in Philadelphia. I don't know. Let me see. And they just sat around for the longest time. Because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go to the store because I was too scared to go to the store and park the car in a parking garage because I'm like, I have anxiety. So I don't know. I didn't realize how I got these shoes. You guys might think they're ugly. I bought these like a couple months ago, but I'm returning them so I can actually wear them. They're kind of, you guys might think the originals. I got these. I should have gotten the pink. But I got black. So we got the black ones. So those will be here on Thursday. And then I get to wear I love Steve Madden's big shoes. So I'm excited to get those in. I should have brought them back months ago, but I want to go to the creepy garden, guys. Hi, Marie-san. He is so like, yeah, I literally broke up with my ex to be with this guy. And when I went with him, he's like, if you want affection, buy a puppy. And then I sat there crying. And then like when we started doing stuff after I broke up with my ex, then he was like, we'd be out in public and he'd be like, put your head down in the car. I don't want anybody to see that we're together. I know, Misty, I saw those and I thought about that. Thank you, Marie. And then when I went to China, I found out that he married somebody. It's the life I've lived. I know, but who's gonna? I'd have to bring the kids with dirty. Oh, my grandpa's funeral is in 2 weeks. We'll go to the garden, Mac. Yeah. Granted, he did marry a lesbian so she could get health insurance to do a surgery, which was noble. But to be like knowing that you're messing around with somebody that wants to be with you and then not tell them, and then she has to figure out, thank you, James. Yeah, he died like a month or two ago, but we're just having a funeral now. But then to have some mean girls in Indiana message you on your trip in China that he just got married to somebody when I'm not able to figure out who, so I had to kill myself. The crazy stuff that happened in my life. I almost jumped off a mountain in China for his ass. I don't feel comfortable bringing the kids to a possible cult. Aiko visits the garden. 7 hours, Max. 7 hours. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to jump off this mountain and turn into a ghost and haunt you and your family for the endless generations. I'm so intense. I just can't like be normal. So, I have no makeup on today, so I'm sorry. I'm just reading the chat. So, yeah, diet's going good. Think about the surrogate. Get over toxic friends. All things I got to think about. Yeah, I say stuff like that. I just can't be normal. Hi, Susan. Oh, God, I'm just like, my hair is black now. I can't wait till it gets longer. My hair used to be so long that it would cover my boobs, so I could do like fancy, like artistic nude Instagram selfies, and now I can't. So I'm a little sad about the no nude artistic Instagram selfies. You missed a lot of conversation, Susan. Ooh, between cults and communist China, that's true. Oh my gosh. It's going to be interesting to hear about the Shanghai Jews tomorrow because you guys heard so much about how terrible that the Japanese were the Chinese, but now you're going to see how, good they were to the Jewish people. Hi, Effie. So it'll be an interesting dynamic. So I'm sad. I should have put my water in the kitty cup. This is my daughter's, but I like all of her stuff. So my hair looks crazy right now. But I'm so glad I have no more gray hair. No gray hair, Effie. All gone. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central, we will be having the stream on the Jews of Shanghai. And we're just going to go right to the stream, and then we'll have an after chat right after. So like around 4, we'll have an after chat. So we can keep it kind of together. So people that want to watch that can just watch that and not have to listen to all the banter. It looks way healthier. So I know, I'm sorry, Mac, but I'm going to head out. I literally just woke up 2 hours ago. I slept later than Effie does. Oh, yeah, I woke up today. It's ant season. I woke up today because I felt something crawling on my shoulder. The biggest ant in the history of all ants was crawling on me, and I was like, ah, and it like tossed over, and then I killed it. And now I'm super paranoid that there's ants. There was ants last year, and they had to come spray my house. So now I got to buy ant spray. I have to see if there's anything cheap on Amazon that I can buy because I don't get ant spray. That reminded me, ant spray. If there's something worse, it's ants inside a house. See, I don't want one that kills spiders, though. $11 for a thing of ant spray? No, we don't want any organic shit. We want to kill this. We want to kill all of these ants. $11.23 for a thing of ant killer. Well, this one's only $4.88. I don't want to kill the spider. I don't want to kill the spiders. Powder? Oh, Jude. Wait, Madcap, it's interesting because China and Japan kind of used to be buddies way back. I'd have to look at the Chinese dynastic cycle because Japan did a lot of cultural borrowing. And then Japan sort of gets like on its high horse, like let's invade stuff. And then everything goes from there. Hi, Dr. Doolittle. Oh, I just want to kill them all because my bed is like not on it's like not on a bed frame, it's on the floor. I just want to kill all those motherfuckers. Like ants are one things I can't deal with, and I hate it because ants will come in even to a clean spot. Spiders I can deal with. I could have huge spiders dangling from the ceilings. I never clean up cobwebs because they kill the gross things. There's another thing that I can't deal with. They're like these little, what are they? Oh. Antennas. I don't know what they are, but they're in basements a lot. Oh, these motherfuckers right here. House centipedes. These are the one things that I can't do, and these are what I hope the spiders kill. I live in a garden apartment. I've seen 3 of these in my house. These house centipedes. Those effers are the quickest things. Hi, RC25. We're just talking some stuff. Oh, yeah. These things, whatever those are, if I see one of those, I will not enter that room again until it's killed. They creep me out. They're scary. Oh, and these ones down here. Oh, I've seen these too. Those things scare me too. Oh, God, they're so gross. But those things, they're so quick. These house centipedes. They're the quickest things. What are they called? Oh, they're so gross. Yeah, we're supposed to be on June 11th, but I don't know. Hopefully. Oh my God, if I see one of those centipedes, I will scream. I'll be like, ah, and I freak out. Oh my God, because I used to live in a basement of somebody's house before I moved, and it was damp down there, like it would flood sometimes, and I've seen like 6 of them, and I like ran out screaming. Oh my god. I like spiders. There was a spider that I found the other day, yellow garden spider. Oh yeah, I've seen this spider before. Yellow, though, for me means a no-no spider. Like, I kind of want a tarantula, but if I see this guy outside, like, even if I've seen this guy inside, I would put a cup over him and bring him outside. But usually we don't play with the no-no spiders. I wonder... An orb weaver? I like spiders. I seen a spider the other day. Large... Is this still... Let's see. Large house spider... Large garden spiders. This yellow one just shows up. Oh my god, what is that? Look at how big that thing is. No. What in the world? Oh my god, you guys missed a good show the other day. I know Talana watched it with Mark Ribier. We watched he did a live stream the other day. And Mark Ribier had a live stream. Let me see if I can get it on the right one. And it was so freaking hilarious. This guy, I'm telling you, he just improvises the music. It was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
And he made this, he takes phone calls. And he danced around his underwear for almost the entire stream yesterday. The songs are so funny. Oh my god, his stuff is so good. You guys missed a good stream yesterday. Oh, yeah, it was such a good stream yesterday. You guys have to watch Mark Ribier every Sunday. Yes, Talana, he's so talented. He just makes up the music as he goes, and he dances and does pelvic thrusts. I can't help it. It got intense. When he got into it, it was so funny. This guy is great. I watched him for 3 hours the other day. Oh, dude, you know how much money it would cost to get this guy to do my intro? This guy has worked with all the famous musicians so far. Like, he just did collabs with Wayne Brady. And he does great stuff. Like Reggie Watts. Like, he does songs like called 420 and Tap. But like, his live streams are funny. Like, this is the one that I showed before where he does your morning alarm. He's so hilarious. I just can't get over this guy. He's so great. This is my phone alarm on my phone.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
He's so funny. He tours. Yeah, all the tours in the United States are sold out, though.
Time to wake up, bitch. Get up.
But he does a lot of cool stuff. Let's see. Like, he does so much cool stuff. He did one. Let me see. He did a stream with Erica Badu.
Google Career Certificates provide.
Yeah, this one is pretty cool. Like, he just does. Hi, Just Southern Jack. We're just looking at Mark Ribier's stuff because I was telling everybody how cool he is.
To welcome Fat Belly Bella, the queen of Neo Soul, Medulla Oblongata.
So then he just makes up all this music. He's amazing. He's so funny. But yeah, his stuff is. I'll put his link in there. But his stuff is hilarious. He wrote a song about a flamingo that was pretty funny. That's Mark Ribier's channel. But he did a song about a flamingo that was really funny. This one's my favorite song he's done.
I'm hopping all around. I'm a pink bird. I'm walking all around. Better drink some water.
He just cracks me up. I highly recommend it.
On your shoreline. Here
He's
I go.
So
I'm
funny.
gonna peacefully drink. Yo, I'm slowly creeping up to your front yard. Nothing threatening here. I'm just a flamingo. I'm a flamingo and I'm coming up to you. Oh, is that your child? I'm gonna rip out his motherfucking eyeball. I'm gonna rip out his goddamn eyeball. I'm a flamingo. I'm gonna rip out your eyeball.
The Wake and Bake song was funny, Tamara.
Your child's eyeball. No more eyeball, child, bitch.
He just cracks me up. He does. The Wake and Bake song was funny. He's known as Loop Daddy. So, oh, Clip Daddy. Quarantine fucking tonight. He just has so much fun.
Quarantine fucking tonight.
2 girls, 1 quarantine. This guy is freaking hilarious. I highly recommend it. He just makes songs about stupid stuff.
Synergy. Office, get down here. It's time for meeting. Yo, time for meeting in the great room hall. Everybody bring all your dogs.
Hi, Bizarre Bizarre.
Yo, it's an open work platform.
You've seen him live, Bizarre Bizarre? Oh, and nice to see you. I've never seen you in here before. Yeah, I'm not doing an actual stream right now. I'm just talking. Just because I don't have any real friends in real life. But my online friends are the best. Everybody, go subscribe to Bizarre Bizarre. His stuff is good. Mac, do you know how to here, I'll just do it. His stuff is good. If you like true crime, he's one of those people that have that good presence, like the voice, like the whole look just brings you in. I don't know how to work this. I'm new here. I don't even know how I got here. Yeah, Bizarre Bizarre has a lot of good stuff. He writes to serial killers in jail. Awesome stuff. And he also interviewed the BTS killer's daughter. It was insane. Yeah. Everybody, I'll put the link in the chat. Oh, really? Yeah, his channel's an actual channel. I just talk about stuff that interests me that I studied in school, and then I just go on Mad Chats. BTK. Sorry, I'm so into BTS that I just say BTS automatically. Thank you, Robson. BTK. I had BTS on the mind because I was looking at a poster in front of me. I can't help it. I love me some BTS. But BTK, yeah. Yeah, this is some good stuff there. We will get there, guys. I will learn how to edit a video one of these days. Yeah. So my bad thing is when I get depressed, I buy designer shoes that I shouldn't buy. I bought a pair of Bagley Mishkas and a pair of Marc Jacobs the other day, but Effie thinks the shoes are extremely ugly. And now I have these pair of brown shoes that have bedazzled jewels on them that I don't need. Nowhere to go. But sometimes I'll just wear my like Mark Jacobs. I'll just sit with my legs off the bed and I'll just read a book and I'll just be like, I'm special. I need to learn to save my money. But it's just like everybody has their vices they do when they're depressed. It's like drugs, cutting, overeating, and we're trying to cut out those three. And so then shopping, yeah, bizarre and disturbing. So there's a lot of stuff that I have to deal with. So we're going to try to get on that. Hey, Robson, I got asked to be somebody's surrogate today. Should I do it? I feel like a pregnant Aiko is not a happy Aiko. I mean, I eat everything, but I'm a bitch. I am sorry. Good night, Talana. Oh, man. I'm a bitch when I'm pregnant. All I do is eat everything in sight. And I'm the one person that's like, I can't do it, I'm pregnant. Yeah, and then I I'm like, I'll paint instead of spending money. That's therapeutic. I'll write. I want to write a book. That's been my life goal. Like something about my life, but that's entertaining. Not something that like, maybe like a journal type book where I talk about my life experiences with like mental health, maybe. I don't know. Or like something that's like scary, like a murder mystery. Ooh. Or a poetry book. I don't know. My poetry is kind of lame. My poetry is so depressing. I wonder if I have. Let me see. Nobody ever goes to my website. And I know that because one time I posted I'm alone and have no friends and nobody reached out. That's how alone that's how. Let me see. Okay, this is a piece of my poetry. It's called Pretty Little Dead Girl. I once lived in a dream but woke up beneath. Pressure on my chest increasing as the soil soaks up my tears, buried by the hate and cruelness of the world, forsaken by those meant to protect my existence. As I pull myself from beneath the ruins that have entombed me, the shadows are the only thing waiting to catch my soul. Our eyes meet, familiar face, the only one that had never renounced me. Mangled, bloody, and broken, I have learned not to fear her embrace, instead finding solace amongst her presence. I passed long before, fallen into the purgatory of my own mind, survival by enshrouding the past from the light. Pain is always forthcoming. There are no doubts when it's consistently reinforced. They've carved my fate into my flesh to warn of the broken, only to have cast their sins upon my being. Their vacillation between bitterness and recriminations, a mark that will bleed only the truth. Though every step brings immense pain and sorrow, I will continue on to awaken those who've fallen victim to your saintly facade, victims of your toxic incantations and pernicious influences driven by a nefarious prerogative. There's my poetry. Nothing fancy, just that's how I tell people that I was used by a guy and I'm depressed. It's very wordy. A little wordy. So, I don't know. I just get a little wordy. I have troubles telling my emotions, so I just get really... I don't know. My poetry's... It's interesting. Yeah, I get really emotional. I get lots of kind of emotional. Lots of emotional. I don't even think I have any more up, do I? This is another one I wrote about getting ditched on. This is the girl, the one you approach with intentions that only cater to your ego. You speak so sweet to her. In all actuality, below her rough exterior, she is just as kind as those words. Deep down, she knows, not oblivious to the juvenile tactics constructed to satisfy others' sexual desires. Yet, time and time again, she goes alone to feel loved. This is the girl, the one you pull along like a children's toy on a string, and she faithfully follows. You suddenly disappear like a ghost in the night. She lies just as you abandon her. This is the girl, the one who lives in a mindset of survival, a victim of circumstance and inconsistent affection, a constant struggle for attention. Her existence can only be maintained by being seen. This is the girl, the one who only wanted someone charming and genuine, a person to build a meaningful connection. She now hates herself because this isn't how it's supposed to be. She carves a scarlet alphabet in her flesh and poisons her blood. This is not suffering, but survival. Relief. This is me. Yeah, I'm a little intense. Basically, in that I was talking about like how guys just use me for sex, and then like I would just poison my blood with drugs or like cut myself to deal with it and just keep going along because my emotional masochism knows no bounds. I don't know how to just say that. I can't just be honest. I have to like be all like intense. So I've always wanted to write poetry, but I'm not good at grammar and I'm not good at rhyming. So I just do what I want to do. So that's one of them. It's so weird reading my own poems and having people listen to it. Nobody ever wants to hear my poetry. You can tell that I've lived a sad life. I think. Thank you, Squids one. Yeah, I want to create like a graphic one. Like I just, yeah, I don't know. I have tons up on my site, but I don't think that anybody, like I said, I don't think anybody that reads it. I don't even know. Yeah, nobody reads this site. I just get like, yeah. And then I have like my arts on there. I have a DeviantArt too, but I don't think anybody ever goes. Well, I have my naked picture on there, so I can't show everything. I already know Graham's been there. Let me see. Oh, good. The naked ones are all blocked out, so then I can show you my page. Self-published on Kindle. I never thought about that. So like I just like I'm not an artist by any means. I just think I'm an artist, but I'm really not. So like I just like draw stuff. I took this picture in China. So that's like a picture I took in China. That's another picture I took in China. This is a picture I took because it looked like I was dead. Oh, come on now. I'm looking at my own profile. And like, oh, I took this one too. Let me go back. Oh, what the fuck? So, yeah, these I can't show you because they're naked. Yeah, so, oh, that was a beautiful picture I took. And this is right outside the Great Wall of China. This is a guy I went on a date with, but the lighting was just so good. So that's like some of like the photography and artwork I do. I do like weird, gross stuff. I'm so odd. I can't help it though. Renee. Yeah, so like I like to take pictures when I'm depressed because I feel like I'm more beautiful when I'm crying. I don't know. I feel like to take so like I would always used to take pictures like when I was sad intensely. I'm the queen of selfies. I took this picture myself. Don't ask how I did that if like my hands are down. I don't know how I did that. I used to be so much thinner. I took these at Starbucks and everybody stared at me for like ever. They're like, what are you doing? It's just when I see good lighting, I just got to take like advantage of that. I'm like the queen of selfies. I keep going back because I don't want to like click on the naked one. Yeah. Oh, that. God, this guy is a DJ and he worked with Beyonce and stuff like that. I don't even know how I arranged that date, guys. I don't know how that worked. And then this is like some of like the old website graphics I used to do. And this is like some that's like on a canvas. Yeah. That's in my link tree. Hi, Randy. Hi, Miss Maladapted. Randy's in the house. Yeah, I was reading depressing poetry and I was showing some of my artwork. So I thought it would be an interesting project. I know this is so depressing. I have a box of suicide notes that I've like hundreds of them that I've written since I was 15 and I'm now 34. I was thinking it would be interesting to like describe my life and mental illness by like putting those notes into a book along with other projects and writings that I put during that time. And then like a little excerpt of like my life to like show how depression progresses. Because it's like, why was I suicidal when I was 15 or 16? How did those reasons in that note vary from when I'm 34? What is the difference? Are there inconsistencies? Are there similarities? Is it just like, does it seem different, but it's just worded differently because I was a different age? I thought that would be an interesting project. And then throughout the book, like actually have like artwork that I've done, like how art and writing changes throughout like a mental illness. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. I thought that would be an interesting project. Yeah, because like I was reading a suicide note that I wrote when I was 16, and basically the only reason I wanted to kill myself then was because I had no friends. People made fun of me. I felt ugly, and I felt at 16. I thought to myself that I was going to be alone, like I wouldn't have a boyfriend, that I would never find love, and that I wanted to die because I didn't want to go through the pain of being hurt by men, and I didn't want to be alone for the rest of my life. Hi, Gordon. And then it's like, you know, and then I got kind of depressed because I'm 34. And then I look back at that and I'm like, between 15 and 34, all of the pain that I've had throughout relationships, all the time I've been used, and I'm 34 now and I'm still alone. And then I'm thinking, no, I think it was being teased started a lot of it, but like I also have mental illness in my family. So, I mean, when I'm on the meds, it's good, but it's just like, it's a struggle because people tell me such good advice and people are so optimistic. And I'm like, why can't I be optimistic too? And I feel like I'm glad that I didn't kill myself between now and before. I'm like, even though I can see that I went through so much pain and I feel like I should, like now between those notes and now, I feel like it's seasoned my personality. I think I'm more interesting that way. But it's just like I think that would be my book. Because no matter what we know about depression, it's so unknown still. Like we know like the medical and the psychological things about depression, but we don't really know, like people don't understand there's high functioning people that are high functioning and that are depressive. Like even though I can work 3 jobs, 60 hours a day, take care of kids, I can be severely depressed as somebody that's having a mental breakdown, hot mess all the time. So I feel like it would give a good insight into the mind of how depression works in some people. So I think that would be an interesting one. So, ooh, we've been chatting for a while, almost an hour. So yeah, tomorrow at 3, guys, we're gonna have the stream. Oh, dude, yes. And then people don't understand the difference between being suicidal to wanting to kill yourself and suicidal ideations. I suffer from suicidal ideations all the time, where I think about killing myself all the time, but I won't really kill myself. It's just their ideations. I romanticize and fantasize about ways to kill myself, but I'm not actually going to do it. Like, I know when I get into that mood to where I need to get help to where I'm going to, but it's an everyday thought. Like, it's weird. Like, I can just be driving and I'll look and I'll see something like a pole on the side of the road, and I'm like thinking to myself, I could just unclip my seatbelt and just drive right into it. And I'll think about that, like weird things like people suffer with. And it's like, do I really want to die? No, but I think about it all the time. And that's just that's exhausting, because you're thinking to yourself, no, normal people don't think about, normal people don't look at a pole and think to myself, man, I should just really just speed into it. But when you really want to kill yourself. Yeah, my childhood is a little fucked. So it's just like, depression's a roller coaster, and eventually you want to get off the ride, but it's how you get off the ride and how you learn to get off the ride. I guess it's important. Yeah, it's. Hi, William. So yeah, I've been suffering from depression for quite some time, since I was 16 and I'm 34. I did not know that, Madcap. And another thing that didn't help is I was depressed, undiagnosed with like disorders before when I was younger, and I never got any help for it. And then when I turned 18 and 19, I started doing a whole bunch of drugs, and your brain's not even fully developed until you're 21. So you have undiagnosed mental health issues on top of heavy drug issues, like fucks you. Like, they said that I fucked my serotonin levels so much with the amount of drugs I was doing that it's like they're going to need help getting there. So it's just like, I literally fucked myself. But I think that's something that helped my depression. Like, when I was sad when I was younger, I think that helped me a lot getting over childhood issues was when I found out what my mom went through when she was younger. Yes, she could have handled it better when she was an adult, but like, I went through some stuff too, and I'm having trouble raising my kids with that stuff that I went through. So I can only imagine the things that she went through. So yeah. And it just hurts me because I know that my genetic card is shit, and that my kids are at a bad, like, or predisposition to mental health issues. And it's like watching somebody ride a bike down a hill, like, they're going to crash, and it's hard to watch. Depression's a thing. But anyways, it is almost 7. I'm going to get off, but we can talk again tomorrow. So a stream at 3 p.m. Central tomorrow. And then after that stream, we'll have an after chat where we can talk about the stream and this kind of stuff. But I really appreciate everybody listening. I was surprised that Bazaar came in. Little celebrity there. So thank you, James. But I appreciate everyone. I love everyone. Oh, yeah. If you guys are wondering what this is a Korean way. Oh, and this is hair dye on my nails. I'm not dirty. This is like the bottom of a heart. This is how they say I love you. So also, if you go to Just Ico, that has all my socials. It has my art portfolio, my website, my donation links, and the Discord. So you guys can join the Discord because I'm usually always there. Oh, somebody join the Discord. Oh, yes. Wow. Welsners. Somebody that ghosted me twice. Well, this is going to be interesting, but I know my worth now. Snap, 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 snap. Can't snap. I love you guys. Bye.